House super clean, fridge on full. I should have made a post saying that I was going live, right? Watch nobody join. Where are you? Where are you? Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou? Oh my god, I'm surprised. I feel like I should start announcing when I'm gonna go live, but it always just is me deciding randomly. So, hello. I don't have any lights set up today. My back really hurts, and I just got home. You just woke up. uh, you guys, every time I do a live, I cannot remember how to work the comments. It's been a while though, so 7:45 a.m. Yeah, it's 9:16 p.m. here. Why do I always forget how to keep the comments up? Literally every single time. Why am I like this? Live chat. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. Oh God. Speaking of Pearl Next Door, I had to convert my screen recording of Pearl Next Door to an MP4 file, and it just finished. So I'm gonna be editing Pearl Next Door episode 4 tonight. I actually thought that I worked tomorrow, but apparently not, so I actually have time to edit. You look so pretty, thank you. I feel really tired, honestly. I just technically got back from Thanksgiving, but it wasn't really like a big Thanksgiving thing because of COVID and all that. Not on a big scale at all. Anyway, oh my god, I can never figure out how to do these fucking comments. Every time I'm like, okay, it's gonna stay up now. It doesn't. And it makes me upset. Okay, not me trying to get to the comments this whole live. Okay. Yeah, so I've been wanting to do another live, but I haven't had anything in particular that I wanted to talk about or ask you guys about, but I actually do have something. I do have something that I want to ask you guys about. And I mean, honestly, we always go off topic anyway, so. Okay, but first, let's address what y'all are saying. Okay, so. Okay. I am like in the middle of Gaia. I think I'm in the middle. I don't remember what episode I'm on. I was very consistent with the show, and then I just got so busy with just like life. But I've actually had a lot of free time recently to catch up on shows, so I feel like I've been doing good with catching up on shows. I've caught up on a lot of shows this past week. So Gaia is definitely one. Right now, I am working on a video about corn things. So, yeah. Nothing in particular about corn things, just talking about what I liked about it. Okay, so you know what? had at least like 2 people DM me about Kuhart and like bullying with the Love by Chance cast, and I haven't like known what they're referring to. Like I'm not.
I got your little notification.
Oh my god! Really? Okay, we're gonna.
Hey, kitty girls. I got a little notice. I had to pop in. What are we talking about tonight?
Okay, well, there's a thing in particular that I want to talk about, but I'm going through comments right now. And once again, I forgot how to keep the comments up the whole time. Like, wasn't that how? But then it disappears.
I don't know.
You have anything to say?
Not really.
Oh my god. Haley hates, she's notorious for literally hating every single show, and she liked Corn Things.
I did.
She liked Corn Things, and she hates every show, literally.
I literally hate everything.
Literally.
I'm the biggest hater in the world, and I actually liked it. But I didn't watch the first episode. I started on episode 2.
Okay, well, you were in the room.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying
started
attention.
over, remember?
Yeah.
She was doing her homework.
And then I stopped my homework because I got into it. I looked over and got into it. ¿Cómo está?
It's because of Royce.
Yeah, to be honest.
Royce Cabrera.
My leg hurt.
Haley doesn't even know that series.
Gaia's,
You don't even know that series.
No, I don't know.
I tried to get her to watch it, but I'm behind on
what?
it too, so.
When did you try to get me to watch that? What is that?
You never want to watch anything.
I'm gonna stick
The only thing that we're consistent with right now is
Game
Tharn
Boys.
type.
Oh, yeah. Game Boys. I'm in Pearl Next Door.
Yeah, Pearl Next Door. Oh my god, you guys. Every time Tharn and Type get into an argument in the new season, it causes an argument between us.
We literally argue like it's our argument.
We argue
We
because
almost fought, literally.
we literally started fighting over their fight. Because I feel like, well, the last fight that they had, I was on Type's side. And I feel like you were more on Tharn's side.
I think they're both, well, wait,
They
what
were
was
both
the fight about?
It was about, remember, Type was like, why do we have to get married? Or
Oh,
whatever.
no, I was on Tharn's side. No, it was about, like, being outright in public.
Yeah, I was on Type's side.
And I was on Tharn's side because...
I understand both sides, but...
I understand both, but also Type is just such a little whiny bitch.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
Boycotting? Why? I mean...
Nothing new is really gonna happen. It's just gonna be
the same shit.
them fighting all the
Always.
time. But I have a toxic relationship with Tharn Type.
I do too.
I definitely do.
Okay, I can't be the only one that thinks Mew looks so old. Like, he didn't look like it in Tharn Type Season 1, but this man looked like he aged. Like, Tharn Type's stressing him out or something. He didn't look like he aged. Yes, still toxic.
Honestly, I like the second season so far, but they're fighting a lot. Like,
yeah,
that's the premise, is that they're arguing a lot, which they already were.
And it's like, this is literally how they make up. They're like, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me anymore. and then the little kiss, and then yeah, that's not bad. Like, that's not how you communicate.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's boring.
You-
Shit. To be honest,
It definitely is, but I don't know why. That's why I'm saying I have like a toxic relationship with Tharn Type, because it's definitely nothing new.
I think a big part that plays into it is cast. Is actually like
It definitely is a cast, because I love Mew Golf.
yeah.
I love both of them, so it makes me want to watch it.
I love that.
This is already so off topic. This always happens. Hey.
Tharn Type 2 needs better lighting. Makeup, yes, makeup.
Makeup,
yes.
She literally points out the foundation every episode.
Like, skin hella cakey, neck pimples, like back pimples, back knee, like unmatching foundation, white face, tan neck, like what?
Okay,
the hell?
no, my thing is, why is there like no background music in the show? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are there so many scenes
Neck
that are
pimples.
completely silent? And you don't realize that it's how silent a scene is until there's no background music at all.
My sister and we
Like-
literally sit at the computer like in silence, in silence.
Looking at our reflections in the
And then they're literally like to each other. We're just like,
like, oh my god, when they had the
Let me sit
dinner,
down.
when they had the dinner with Tharn's family and it was so quiet. Like, why? I get that they were trying to make it awkward, but I feel like every scene is like that. See, why do my comments keep disappearing? I am very mad about it.
I don't understand the side couple, and I'm a big side couple advocate.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
But I'm a big side couple advocate.
Actually,
but I don't
I
understand.
kept on saying that the side couple was cute, and you were like, ew.
Wait, which side couple?
The ones that live in the apartment, and you were like, why is he acting
They're
so
so crazy.
Why is he acting like a baby? And I was like, 'cause you're so cute.
They're like so. I like a good. Oh god, I like a good combination between toxic and lovey. Like Tharn and Type are just toxic. They're just lovey-dovey. We should mix them together.
Okay, anyway, let me scroll back.
I like the doctor. The doctor's cute.
Let me scroll back in the comments.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Video live. Haley's always burping.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know what is all going on with
Excuse me. Sorry, I drink soda.
I don't know what all is going on with Kuhart, but I keep hearing about it. So if someone could like send me the thread on Twitter so I can analyze it, because yeah, I had people ask me about it and I was like, what's going on with Kuhart and the rest of the cast? If he like, who is he being bullied by? That makes me really sad because I did like that cast. Okay, anyway. Anyway.
Ciao.
Let me go
Anyway.
through my comments. Hey.
History 4.
Oh my god, History 4. I mean, there's not really any info about it yet, but just the fact that it's happening. Because, you know, we all thought the history was, like, over and done with. So just the fact that History 4 is happening makes me very happy. I wonder what it's going to be about. I don't think there's a synopsis out yet. Yeah, boycotting Tharntype. I don't blame you. It really is like them fighting. So far, there hasn't been any like weird non-consensual shit though.
Yeah.
So that's an improvement, but they're still.
The fact that
They're
the
honestly-
fact that is what they're improving from.
I know, bare
Lord.
minimum. Bare minimum.
Their relationship is the definition of bare minimum.
It really is because I like Mew and Golf.
Someone said in oh.
Okay. I'm slowly working way down. Just- Not the neck pimples. I literally said in one of the scenes that I wanted to pop their pimple. Oh my god.
Fan art.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes,
Please. Fan art.
Fan.
I love the sound of that.
I also hate lovey-dovey. Retweet.
Wait, where? I'm still
Someone said I hate
reading.
lovey-dovey.
I'm reading so slowly.
Someone said so toxic equals crazy, which is fun to watch. Yeah, it's entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. Ugh, that's what I'm saying.
Keep her burps on the vids. My burps stay on the vids, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, this one I'm gonna edit, but you burped a couple times too.
It's so gross. If that offends you, I'm so sorry. I just literally can't help it for some reason. I burp a lot.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. Child, anyway. I did. I saw that Tale of a Thousand Stars. just finished filming.
Oh, is that Earth? Big ass Earth.
Big ass Earth.
I like
yes,
him.
she'll probably be watching that.
That's my baby daddy.
Right now, the series I'm most looking forward to is Manor of Death. Just because I just want something different. You know?
What's Manor of Death? What the fuck is that?
Max and Tool. It's like
I don't know
I think
what
it's
that
like
is.
murder,
Oh, that
mystery.
sounds fun. No, that sounds fun. I would watch
Murder
maybe
mystery.
one episode.
I watched part of the trailer and it looked very good. Office themed, interesting. Why did I literally think of like The Office? Like it's filmed like that. The series. The Office.
Oh my god, my nose is like allergies. I can't. I'm a mouth breather right now. I'm like.
Oh my god, murder mystery, yeah. Yeah, I want something new. I don't really mind. Like I feel like there are some cliches that I just don't really mind.
You know what I need? I need a new enemies to lovers.
Ooh, enemies to lovers. Oh my god. What did I just watched a series that was enemies to lovers.
I love it. It's toxic. I love it.
Oh my god. I'm like mind blanking right now.
No, not a Trump voter. I'm not old enough to vote, first of all, but not a Trump voter. Not a Trump voter.
I did not vote for Trump. I can tell you that. I did not vote for that man. What did I watch recently that... Yeah, Influencers is... I think... Was that what I was thinking about? Influencers. The series is Enemies to Lovers. Speaking of OSTs, I'm gonna make a video of ranking my favorite BL OSTs. And at first I thought I was gonna do like top 10, but then I just had too many that I liked.
You know what I want to do?
So maybe like top 15.
I want to do like, you know the videos you do that are serious? I want to do one of those on your channel where it's me spilling tea.
About what?
I don't know. I need like to find a topic that I want to spill the tea about and then like make it a video where I spill the tea about like, you know how like you low-key like drama channel videos like about like BLT, like you'd be like, you mean what really happened with
yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
I want to do that, but me.
What are you passionate enough to talk about though?
I don't know.
Tharn type.
I'm a hater though, so that's the thing.
Yeah, you are a hater. She's a hater. I'm once again reading the comments. Okay, yeah, I also didn't like how Migo approached Ram. And I already watched episode 2 because of the advanced screening, but I think it's coming out tomorrow. So another thing happens between them that I was like, what is the purpose of this thing happening between them?
Yes, okay, what if I did like ranking the worst makeup in BL?
You could do
the worst makeup in BL. Oh my god, that's funny.
Haley, you should honestly do that. That is so funny.
I want to do a video like that with like a voiceover.
That is so funny. No, I think that you should get on camera and do You should be like, hey, bitch. Oh my god.
Yes, Chris. Her corner. Sure, I want to do YouTube stuff like on my own channel, but the thing is, I do, and I know I've been saying that for a while, but you're busy editing, and I don't have my laptop yet.
You just have the government issue.
Yeah, I just have my freaking school laptop, and fucking Premiere is expensive, bitch. And it's complicated. I'm kind of stupid. That shit, I edited a video before and almost shit myself. I'll do your voiceover shit.
I need to watch I Told Sunset About You because I keep hearing such good things about it. That might be the next one that I watch after I edit this reaction. I just keep hearing so many good things about that show. And this is off topic, but every time I see the abbreviation of the show, I think that they're talking about the girl group ITZY.
Recreate BL scenes. I will literally.
I feel like we
that.
kind of do that
We
already.
do that.
We definitely do that already.
Do it on TikTok. I have my TikTok, but it's private right now because I be having fans. I be having stalkers.
I mean, I think Premiere is easy, but that's because I literally went to school.
I'm a little stupid.
To edit. Recreates makeup looks.
Okay, so
bad foundation.
I have to get the whitest foundation ever, and then get like a lip tint and shittily gradient it, and then. Oh my god, why am I dragging?
It's because we're thinking about how bad the makeup is in Tharntype season 2.
Someone said, "Imagine going to school." Shut the fuck up.
I know. Exactly. Okay. Me to her.
You know what? Leave me alone.
Oh my god. Oh, I did listen to that song. Stacy, that new girl group. I did listen to that song. I liked it. And I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of behind on K-pop stuff. The I wish I could pronounce stuff better. That one, the with the guy who plays Sun. The guy who plays Sun. I didn't start that one yet because I wanted her to watch it with me.
Wait, what are you?
Because you like the guy who plays Sun in Dark Blue Kiss.
Yeah.
He has a series right now that started.
That's my other baby daddy.
Oh my god, Haley.
I got a lot of BL baby daddies. It's up in the making. It's editing.
Pod.
What is that? I keep seeing that.
Haley, that's the one that I was... Remember, I was watching it and I said to you, Haley, this is so good.
You say that all the time.
No, but... Haley, it's the one that I...
Don't
This is why we're always arguing about stuff. It's the one that I was like, this is so good. It reminds me a little of like Theory of Love because like it has like the movie...
Let me think.
Like movie major production thing.
Wait, let me think.
But it's like really good. It's not it's not like a comparison thing. They're very different.
We don't even know if she could actually bake. Them cookies could be hard as fuck. You don't know. They could be burnt on the edges. You don't know.
I just love Alex so much. Like I just love Rachel so much. She DM'd me.
Lord.
She DM'd me. All she said was, "Hi, hello, I look forward to watching your videos," with the little, like, what would you call that face?
Wait, what?
It's like the little innocent, the one that I always use. It's like.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the uwu face.
The uwu face. That's all she said to me. And then I was like, thank you.
She was like, ooh.
Oh my god.
Who's Vlad? Vlad the Impaler?
You. I almost said you bitch. It's from Gaia, you bitch. See, she needs I'm telling you, like, it really is so good. Like, when I eventually make my, I haven't even finished it yet, and when I eventually make my video on, like, my favorite BLs this year, it's definitely going on that list. Probably near the top.
I'm just thinking about how we get...
I like that Vlad, too.
I'm just thinking about how we get into heated arguments over BL.
We do! No! Literally, when we were watching Tharntype, we were just fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm really scared for Alex's character too. Because lesbians never get any rights.
Oh my god, my stomach.
My shoulder hurts so bad from work. Like, so bad. Giselle from aespa being a whole baddie. Yeah, she's the one that was an ABG. I was telling you about that. I like aespa. I support all SM groups though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be mean about it. It's just it sounded very
Just a
okay. No,
hater.
the song sounded, in my opinion, it sounded very JYP, and I just had higher expectations
Sure.
for a SM group to be a different sound. It's not a bad song. It's just
I know what you mean
I would
because
expect
SM,
it from
yeah,
JYP, but not SM.
I know you mean because SM songs have a certain sound, I feel like. Or they're really experimental,
Yeah.
and their song really wasn't. I like it. I've been listening to it a lot.
I have no room to talk about sound music. I love Twice so much. Like I have no room. What were you saying though?
I'm gonna make a video about Gaia. I feel like it's gonna take me a while to put my thoughts together about like why I like that show. What?
I'm laughing at the comment that says my pussy drop.
Okay, wait. Stan Luna. How do we feel about their comeback? I love it so much. I'm obsessed with the song Star. I just love it. I'm obsessed with the dance for Why Not. I don't know anyone else who likes Luna. Everyone I know, I feel like hates them.
I don't hate them. I just don't really listen to them.
See, I liked So What too, but I agree that it's way better than So What. Star is the best song. It took me forever to realize that Star is just the English version of Voice.
Have you been watching Love by Chance too?
Haley, don't even.
Isn't it shot?
Love by Chance 2 is breaking my heart. Like, okay. I'm going to finish watching it, but I stopped watching it because it literally was breaking my heart. Like, I don't know, man. I think that it honestly ruined Love by Chance for me, and I feel bad saying that.
Because Love by Chance used to be your favorite.
I feel really bad saying that because I still love the first season so much, but I took like a short break from just like watching or consuming like any new media, and I went to rewatch Until We Meet Again, and as I was watching it, I was just like, man, this is my favorite like drama ever, is Until We Meet Again. Like, I just feel so disappointed by the Love by Chance universe.
I was a big Tin Can advocate. Like I was a hard stan. I ride or die for them
Ooh.
bitches.
I'm gonna
But
check
I
my
haven't even watched it.
I'm gonna check my messages for the fan art. Are you sending it on Instagram or Twitter?
It was so messy. I love when people describe stuff as messy. I don't know why.
You know what? I felt for a while now, and I'm pretty sure I even said it in a live before, that I felt like New was getting way in over his head with projects. I'm pretty sure I said that last live. And I think that's really what happened because I haven't watched My Gear in Your Gown or whatever that. What is that? I haven't watched My Gear in Your Gown yet, but my friend who was watching it was also saying that he feels like it was rushed and put together. And I just feel bad. Because I really like him as a director, but I feel like he just took on too many shows this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Love by Chance is breaking my heart. The thing that I've wanted to make a video on Love by Chance season 2, but the thing is the copyright on that show is so strict. Like I feel like Vicky would just gun me down on the spot. Like I feel like Vicky would just dox me, find my address and just gun me down. Like
I'll fight Vicky.
The copyright's so strict, and actually someone sent me, I need to ask for them to send me the rest, but someone sent me like the full episodes so that I have like the actual footage if I wanted to make a video. But the thing is, I feel like my channel might get striked if I put in that footage, even if I try to maneuver using like certain tricks. So I thought about making a Patreon just so I could put those up, because Patreon doesn't have like any copyright stuff, and then I would just make, because you can make stuff on Patreon for free, so like nobody has to pay for it, but you just go on there and watch it. I've been thinking about doing that, making a Patreon just so I could talk about Love by Chance season 2. And yeah, it would be free. I'm not.
What is that?
I don't know.
I got what?
Okay. Let me go through the comments again after I did. The thing that honestly bothered me and turned me off the most when I was watching Love by Chance season 2 is that they started over with Tin and Can's storyline, but everyone else's storyline was like where it left off. So it made it feel very much like an AU, like a Reminders or like a fanfic of Love by Chance. And that really threw me off. And then I started to kind of get used to it. But then there was just something about it that I was like, I feel like the magic is gone. And I feel like at this point, I'm just exclusively watching it for Perth. And yeah, I've heard that Kuhart isn't in it that much. So I was really watching it for them.
If you were born in 98, how old are you?
You're asking me to do math
Okay,
whenever...
never mind.
Haley, remember earlier when I miscounted your money? I miscounted your
22.
money and then I couldn't figure out when the Starbucks drinks would be ready. Oh my god. I've heard that my friend who's watching it has said that the later episodes are getting better, so I'm not going to completely give up on it yet, but I am really disappointed, to be honest.
I do my little dancey dance. What's going on in
Perth's,
these comments?
Perth's character really depresses me too, because he's just like an alcoholic now.
What?
Yeah, he's like...
He be drinking his feelings?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a good actor, though. He's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Like, I will stand by that. I think he deserves an Oscar.
This is me right now.
Anyway, let me go through the comments again. Yeah, I really do think that New just got himself, director New just got himself, like, in over his head with the responsibilities. Which also kind of made me sad, because Until We Meet Again, I feel like was so well done.
So good.
And they're still, I think it's interesting the time that I decided to watch Until We Meet Again, because like they've recently been doing a lot of event stuff, like the cast. And I was like, wow, they're still promoting this shit. Good. I watched the first episode of Omando, but is there like another place that that show is being, that the episodes are being published on? Because I know that like my one friend Mick, who is a reactor, he I think has already reacted to like episode 4, but when I went on their page I only saw one episode. So is it like exclusive? I really Mando is definitely very cheesy, like very cheesy, but I like Kokoi, and I think it's interesting seeing like a cuter, like more innocent and naive side of him, so I didn't hate it. I was entertained by it, but it's definitely cheesy, not to be taken very seriously. Oh my god, my gear and your gown. Oh, you know I hate when bitches don't communicate, so I guess I will see what that is.
Oh my god.
What?
History guy has a baby?
You didn't know that?
No, and I literally follow him on Instagram. What the hell?
Yeah.
You mean volleyball over here got a baby
Yeah.
on the way?
Yeah.
Y'all see this shit?
Everyone already, Haley, I guarantee you everyone already knows
Child, I did not know that.
that, what's his name, Zach?
Yeah, that was my
Zach
that was my
has-
other baby daddy.
Oh my
And
god.
now he's literally a baby daddy.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
had a baby.
I'ma still like
I thought I told you about that.
No.
I probably did and you just forgot. Anyway, I lost where I was in the comments.
Sorry, that just took me for a fucking whirl.
I completely lost. Vicky pisses me off so much. Like, I use my friend's account. I I don't think I would actually pay for Vicky. Like Where Your Eyes Linger was good, but we're still at a point where like Korean BL is very tame. And then I watched Mr. Heart and I really liked it. That's like another Korean BL. I really liked it. It's just like pure cute. Like nothing bad really happens. You'd probably like it.
What is it?
It's called Mr. Heart. It's the one I was telling Mama about that I was like, oh my god, the guy from Produce X is in it.
Oh.
Because I was a big fan of Produce X. So I was like, this guy looks very familiar. And then I realized it was him. Truly fuck capitalism.
Period, Queen. You tell him.
Yeah, so New is in charge of Between Us, I'm pretty sure. That's the other one I'm looking forward to because it's Win Team. Their story.
Win Team. Love that.
I just want more Until We Meet Again crumbs. Like,
Not the crumbs.
I don't care whose character it is. I just want more crumbs from them. The Love Mechanics is getting the... I remember I asked about that a while ago on Twitter, just like what people thought about Love Mechanics being the one out of the End of Love series getting a full season. And some people were like, yeah, I thought it was the most entertaining out of them. And then some people were like, man, like, I'm afraid of the direction it's going to go in because I guess the novel it's based on has some really problematic stuff.
Wait, I have a question. This is a random question for Filipino people, like people that live in the Philippines. How do y'all feel about Rose from 90 Day Fiancé? Because I follow her and I love her.
I like her.
But I'm just wondering because we have the I guess American point of view of her.
I think she's iconic.
She is, but how do people in the Philippines feel about her? Like, what's the public opinion of her?
I'll scroll down. 90s love, yes. And the Work It music video.
Gays can't do math.
Exactly. No, I literally can't. Two things that gay people can't do: math and driving. Can't do either. Can't do either. Does Earth really only have like 3 scenes? Aww. Gays can't do math lately. That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm slowly making my way down the comments. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I agree with that. A big problem with season 2 of Mame Stories is that the characters are more toxic. And then you edit out I don't know, the way you worded it. I agree with that.
Michael B. Jordan is so fine. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I just speak my thoughts.
How many husbands?
I have a lot of boys. A lot of celebrity boys I like.
Oh, I'm slowly making my way down. I have advice for you if you want to start like if you want to start like either reacting, like a reaction channel, or if you want to talk about BL in general and you want to start a channel. I actually have like advice about this. So I feel like the main thing you have to be prepared for is people telling you what to do.
Yeah.
The main thing is you have to be prepared for people to be telling you what to do and what you should be doing.
I have some advice as well. If you have like an extravagant personality like mine, people are gonna tell you to like calm down and tell you to like, oh, she shouldn't be overreacting, or like that you're. I think someone said that I swear too much or something, and it was like it's not appropriate. Like in the Philippines, we don't swear, and I was like, talk to my mom first of all.
I know that's a damn lie.
Like, meanwhile,
I know
that's
a damn lie. Anyway.
Yeah, people be telling you what to do, so don't listen.
You know what though? You will like if you're like me and you don't really have like any friends in real life that are like into BL, you will connect with so many people who are really great. I'm not really friends with anyone, honestly. Like, I'm acquaintances with a lot of people. I'm kind of like I'm friends with the reactors Mick and Rafi, and then I'm kind of friends with Wahida, if you guys know her. But we haven't gotten to talk a lot. Uh, yeah, Haley, Zach and his wife have been together for 12 years.
Ah.
She's like so shocked. She's like, oh, I'm watching Cheat the series 100%. Their Twitter followed me, and I'm so ready. Like, I'm so ready to watch that. Mr. Heart was good. I really liked it. I need to watch Cherry Magic. Yes, I saw the guy who was in The Boys is going to be in ABL. Yes, I did see that. Also, I don't know if you guys know InFact, but I was like a big fan of InFact. Like, ran a fan page for them. And Sang from InFact is gonna be in a BL too. I was like, oh my god, it's my time. I'm gonna come back as a fan page.
Yeah, I know you curse a lot. My mom be coming home and she be like, "This fucking cunt whore bitch." And I'm like,
Even I was saying, I just got home from like Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Like, what do you think they were doing the whole time?
Like, literally,
being vulgar.
In Tagalog, so vulgar and just, yeah.
Actually, no, they created an alliance in Bisaya, and they said that they weren't going to let anyone who speaks Tagalog in there.
Oh, damn.
It was a whole thing, and I was like,
so shady.
I was just sitting there like, I don't, fair enough. I'm a little confused, but fair enough. Anyway.
Yeah, putanina. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I love that word.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Like I said, where do you think Haley gets it from?
Exactly. Like, I didn't just develop this personality on my own, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. I try to just be myself. Rose is also iconic here. Good to know.
Good. I'm happy for her. She really popped
Glowed
off.
up,
Like,
yeah.
now she could, because I subscribed to her YouTube, and I just like remember the place that she was living in.
Yeah.
And how like just small it was, and I don't know. She just like grew up a lot.
Yeah.
I think does she own that bakery now? Is that like her bakery? I'm pretty sure, but she just like is able to provide a lot more for her son.
It just
So
made
made
me
me
so
happy.
mad watching like those clips, because like the fact that like her house is just like a typical house, like it's just like,
Yeah.
that's just how they live, and then for some white person to be like, "This is disgusting," I'm like, bitch, go home, go back to McDonald's or something, get out my face.
Yeah, literally that season, I don't know what it was like there, but that season and like their story went so viral in the US.
Yeah, people were
like
pissed.
so viral. I like Rose, yeah. I hate one thing 90 Day Fiance is like entertaining, but one thing I just hate is whenever usually the American goes to
Yeah,
like the other person's country, and sometimes it's like a third world country.
Yeah.
And they just come in with
They're
so much
entitled.
Yeah, they come in with so much privilege, expecting it to be like
A
where they
paradise.
live.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, that's just like Americans in a nutshell,
Yeah.
honestly.
If you're ever thinking about coming to America, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well,
Opportunity, yeah, but people, no. No.
I don't know. There's problems everywhere.
Yeah.
There are
And
problems everywhere.
That's coming from a very, I guess, privileged standpoint, I guess, though.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm not gonna try to say we don't have rights, because we have a lot of rights.
Yeah. Everywhere is just low-key shit. Oh, high-key shit right now.
Oh god, my battery. My nose is itchy.
I think I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna call that alive. Oh.
Call that alive? My back hurts. I have to like sit back.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Oh, where are you?
Goodbye. It was nice hanging out with you. Continue No, Carly. Oh no. Okay, wait. I need to. It said, "Do you think Carlene is Endgame?" No, she better not be, because if she do, they're gonna catch these hands. What?
Your grammar just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
I'm
gosh.
not very. I'm not fully here right now. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good night. I hope you all had a happy food. I feel like my mom. I feel like I'm talking.
Did
to
you
them.
say mom?
No, I'm talking to them. I feel like our mom right now. Like I can't form a coherent sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you guys had wonderful food. And yeah. Family or whatever, yeah. Okay, good night.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wow. We always get so off topic, which is fine because it makes me laugh, but we were very off topic. The way I'm gonna pop up with my reaction channel when my acne goes away. Oh my god, if my sister was not so good at makeup, I would look terrible in all our reactions, because I started to teach myself, was it last year or like a year and a half ago, how to do makeup, but I'm just nowhere near on her level, so I always prefer that she does my makeup. Don't ever visit Kansas. I actually was not planning on it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Americans, English speakers demanding English subs is embarrassing in some of the comment sections. Yeah. I agree. A lot of shows lately, the subs are like there's automatically English subs on it, because I guess a lot of shows are just aware of their international reach, but yeah. It's crazy because this wasn't even that long ago, but I remember like Love by Chance, when that was airing, the first season, I literally had to wait like a week or longer to get subs. Mm. Haley is an icon. Oh my god, hi. Eee. Okay. Okay. Let me let me get back in my headspace of what the question that I was thinking about asking. Okay. So, I have no idea what Disciple Z vampire is. Please inform me. Oh, good night. I don't know if you already left. Okay, so. Ooh, off topic again, but what did you guys think of the special episode of Theory of Love? I cried. I cried. I really did. I I did not expect the proposal at all. Afghan married 100. I tried to say 100% and 100 at the same time. 100%. I loved it. I thought it was iconic. And I thought it was like there was reason for it to exist. You know, like it didn't feel too much like they were trying to pander or get views by making it a thing. Like I think that a lot of us who liked Theory of Love wanted some kind of, not resolution, but even just like a slight continuation of the series. So I liked it a lot. Yeah, the lack of Tu and Un. I think it's because Earth is filming right now. Like he's been filming. I'm pretty sure that's why he wasn't part of it, and Tu was like talking to him on the phone the whole time. ID a second. Hi. Hey. Cinematography. You know how I feel about cinematography. Love it very much. Opinion on Super M. I love them. I'm very obsessed with them. They had my Super M albums over there. No, they didn't come in yet. I Super M had like their collab with Marvel, like the comics. I literally bought the whole collection. I bought the whole collection. But it's not shipping until January. And you know, Capitol Records, which they're signed under, bundles all of their merch. So all of their merch items come with a free album. So I'm waiting on that. I just have one of the albums that I got at Target. Very obsessed with Super M. Love them most. Got into them because I'm an NCitizen and a Showl, but I ended up really loving all of them. Like, I know EXO, but I wasn't as familiar with Kai and Baekhyun's personalities until I got into Super M, and now I really love them too. Hey, okay. Why do I feel like I'm blind? Like, why am I having trouble? My Luna bias is Chu, but I also really love Eve. It's Chu though, but I think we all love Eve. Okay. TXT, I love them too. I really love them. I miss like lore and storylines being a big part of K-pop music videos because I feel like they haven't been lately. So I really love TXT's music videos, and their songs just have like a very magical sound to them or feel to them, if that makes sense. You don't want me to talk about my day. You really, well, maybe you do, since I had that reaction. But you don't want me to talk about my day. Because, I mean, I won't have anything to say about it other than I really do not like it. I really do not like it. Like, I'm sorry if you liked my day. I really did not like it. I think I disliked it even more than What the Duck. I'm so glad you share your perspective on BLs. Thank you. Mtopia, yes. Oh my god, that's one of the only things I could consistently keep up with watching was Mtopia. Yay, Dreamcatcher. Alexa. You want to know? I think my sister might have told this story before, but my sister, like, was mutuals with Alexa when she was just a cover artist on Instagram. And they met each other at KCON the one year. I think it was 2016. They met each other. And so, like, I met her, and it's just so crazy to think that she's, like, a legit K-pop idol now because she was literally just, like, my sister's mutual. That's a little story time. Favorite track from Resonance album? Yes, I love talking about K-pop. Resonance. Okay, Resonance Part 1. I love, oh, this is hard. Resonance Part 1. I love Misfit. I love Deja Vu. I can't choose. I can't choose. Honestly, I'm glad that you guys agree that my day's trash. There's this one scene that, because me and my one friend, we like watched it together. There's this one scene where I think they're supposed to be at a hospital, and he was like, Kayla, take a look at this window for me. And I looked at the window, and the window was not a real window, and it was a printed out picture of a city taped on the wall with lopsided curtains. And I was like, I thought this series was supposed to have a big budget. Like, you couldn't even film in a room. I don't mean this to sound mean either, but you couldn't even film in a room that had a real window. can't. I can't. There are so many BLs coming out right now, which is why I've been having such a hard time keeping up between just like, BLs and then just like everyday life and the pandemic, adding that all on. So thanks for being patient with me watching and getting out videos. There's so much I want to talk about. Like, ideally, I would love to talk about every single series that has come out that I've liked. Like, I would love to make a video dedicated to every single series. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but my day kind of has to do, with the question I wanted to ask you guys. So there is this. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments again. Yeah. There was controversy with the actor in My Day as well before the series I think even started. Or maybe just when it started. And I looked into it because you guys know I don't like the unfounded rumors. I don't like people saying stuff without the receipts. But I looked into it. I went on his Facebook page and everything. And I saw the original post he made that was a little actually, no, there were two things. You're talking about in the interview when he said that BL is straight guys kissing. Yeah. That was the first controversy, but then there was another one. That one really upset me, but then he apologized about it and was like, I was uneducated, I shouldn't have talked about it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll let it go. But then the second controversy was that on his Facebook, he posted, I don't even know how to describe it. He posted this photo that came off very, very mocking of trans women. Saying that they were I don't know, he was dressing up. What's his name? Inaki? Is that his name? Inaki? He basically, it was a post. He posted a selfie or something that seemed very mocking of trans women. And then he got, outraged for it, and then he deleted it. And he put he apologized for it, which I was like, okay, another apology. I guess it's good that there's an apology. But then, because I was stalking the Facebook after that, then he made a post taking it back and said that everyone who was commenting about it were haters. And so I was like, so was the apology not real? I couldn't believe that he took it back and was like, you're all haters, actually. I really tried to not make that influence my opinion of the series itself, because there are other actors in it and stuff. I didn't want that thing that happened to sabotage my opinion of it. But I don't know. I just did not like the show. I just did not like it. I couldn't. Yeah. Oh my God. There are some really, really good Filipino BLs being created right now. And a lot of them are very good because they're being written and directed by queer people. You guys know Game Boys. What else is there? Hello Stranger. That one was very popular. Quarren Things. Low budget, but still such a good story. So there's so many good ones that are coming out, but there definitely, I will agree, is an oversaturation right now. And a lot of I think production companies jumping on a bandwagon, which is to be expected, I guess, of any market. I know I'm live for the first time in forever. Ugh. I love Boys Lockdown. I love Boys Lockdown. Oh my god, how could I forget about that? I really like Boys Lockdown. That's another one where I feel like nothing too like sad or crazy happens. It's just really feel good. I love it. I really do. And I think the quality is really good. Yeah. You could say the same for you could say the same for Thailand. You could say the same for, I don't know, who else is making BL? Korean BL. I mean, there's not that many. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I asked that earlier. Where can we watch Omando? Because I've only seen the first episode on their YouTube channel. But I know that like people have reacted to like episode 4 or something already. I don't want to watch it because it's just a little a nice little comedy. Only on the app. Okay. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Is the app international? Or is it one of those things where if you're outside of the Philippines, you need a VPN? You have to pay. Okay. Is it like an advanced screening thing? Like, you get to watch it early, but they're eventually gonna put it on YouTube? Because I'll honestly probably just wait then. A week by week. Okay. Good to know. I've been wondering about that. Okay, so the question the question that I wanted to ask you guys is, it came to me last night because there's kind of like a controversy on Twitter right now surrounding this one. I'm pretty sure it's a Filipino. Yeah, it's a Filipino BL. I honestly can't remember the name of it. But the director, I believe, and a panel of people did just like a seminar, webinar, I don't know what you would call it, just like a little Zoom event meeting, just like discussing BL in general and the director's show that is coming out. And he had some interesting takes, I felt like, on yes, why love why. He had some interesting takes on just like BL and I guess the way it's being consumed in the Philippines. So basically what he said was that he wanted his story to be he wants his BL to be focused on, you know, like the story. But I guess he put a sex scene in the trailer, and I guess a bunch of reactors were saying, yeah, Vince, that dude. A bunch of reactors were saying that that is the highlight, was like the highlight of the trailer, and it, I guess, really upset him, which I can understand. You know, like BL isn't, it doesn't revolve around sex scenes. But yeah, he got upset about that, I guess. But then he decided to go and refilm some scenes so that there were more bed scenes because he wants the show to sell and he wants more views, and he was basically talking about how sex sells, which I also agree with. Sex definitely sells. But people had problems with this one thing he said, and this is what I want to ask you guys about. So he said that mostly gay and bisexual men watch Filipino BLs, and he said that that's a problem because they just want sex scenes. And then he generalized it and said that all BL fans just want sex scenes in the shows and they don't care about the storyline. Which upset people. It definitely upset me. Because on one hand, I understood what he was getting at, like the point he was getting at, but I don't know. I just didn't really like the generalization. Yeah. He's saying we're horny. Yeah. I guess my question is, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that BL fans are going to watch BL regardless of how many bed scenes there are? If there's none? Some some examples that came into my mind that are very popular BLs this year that didn't really have any explicit scenes in it were Together. Together was massive. And it was to the point where, like, people made the joke about them high-fiving at the end instead of, like, kissing or whatever. But, like, Together was massive. Massive. Game Boys, massive. Hello Stranger, massive. And none of those, like, centered around it, so I don't know. I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that. Oh no, my battery. Not him shading, why are you? I didn't even think of it that way. I immediately thought of GMMTV shows also. It kind of came off to me as bitter? Bitter? Is that the word? Jealous? That's what it kind of came off to me like. The way he was generalizing. Yeah. I know a lot of people aren't supporting the series because of that stuff that he said. I don't know anything about the series or about him. Resentful, yeah. Okay. Love or Life, Love on the Line, honestly. I think that's my top 3 BLs this year. Maybe he's the one who loves it. Yeah, I really wanted to ask you guys this because I can typically see both sides. Like, I think it's true that there are some BLs that get views because of the bed scenes. But it was just such a generalization, you know? Such a generalization. Darn type. Interesting. Why Are You was just like wild at the end when it came to the bed scenes, just completely wild. And I don't know if that was because of COVID-19 and them not knowing what else to film. It was wild. I do think of Tharn type too when I think about bed scenes because there are a lot. Not always the most, PC. But there are a lot. Ooh, what's it called? The Sypha Zahn story, little spinoff is coming soon. I can't remember the exact date, but it's coming soon. Yeah, so if sex scenes make sense in the show, then why not? Mood Indigo is definitely a good example of that. I'm trying to think of another good example of that. I thought it made sense in Corn Things for there to be bed scene. What else was there? Until We Meet Again. They had that whole week leading up to the bed scene. December 3rd. Okay. You guys, there's just so much happening in the BL world. Which is also why I've been like, what would I even talk about if I did a live? But I guess there's more than enough to talk about. There's just so much happening. It's so overwhelming. Like, I don't know, from my perspective as like someone who likes to make videos talking about dramas, it's really overwhelming because people will be like, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I'm like, I haven't gotten to it. I haven't gotten to it, or I just haven't gathered my thoughts on things. Like, I couldn't sleep last night. So I opened my laptop and was trying to write notes for my video that I want to make on Corn Things, and I just didn't know how to put into words why I like the show so much. I'm gonna have to look back at my notes. They were probably they probably make no sense since I was like half asleep. The golden era of BL. I didn't think of, wow. In a way, I didn't think of it that way. I hope all BL does well. I'm always hope the best for everyone, every creative who wants to try making a BL, who's respectful about it, of course. I low-key thought about watching Friendzone for the side GL couple, but I didn't like the first season. Like, I couldn't keep watching the first season of Friendzone, even as someone who loves Singto. So, do you think we'll get a good Thai GL show? I heard word on the street. I can't remember. I think someone tweeted this at me, but I heard word on the street is that Studio Wabi Sabi might be making a GL soon. Which I called. I literally called that. If you remember in my my Q&A, oh, that was a while ago. I literally said that I thought Studio Wabi Sabi would be the first like Thai BL company to make like I don't know, a mainstream GL. Oh my god, that's funny you say that about the clip of Hyunjin. Someone asked if he was gay because I literally saw that earlier today and showed my sister, who doesn't know anything about the situation. I had to explain it to her. A little intrusive. The way he responded to it was kind of funny. Just very matter of fact. Among all the BL reactors, you and Haley are one of the legit reactors. I thought that said Thank you. I thought that said LGBT, which also, yes. No, there are a lot of LGBT reactors. Thank you. I really thought that said LGBT. I'm so ready for Cheat the Series, I really am. So far, I like Allura. Hyunjin is the, oh my gosh, he was in that Korean BL. Mhm. Why am I blanking right now? I'm really blanking. Wow, okay. I'm sure you guys will fill in the gaps where my memory is just shot. Sammy and Pinier. Maybe. Mm, Can I be honest? I mean, we already said this, but BL series I don't recommend to watch My Day. Don't watch My Day. I've been seeing a lot of discourse about Waterboy on Twitter, just people hating on it so much, and it makes me laugh, honestly. Someone was like, "What's a BL moment that, like, was real but doesn't feel like it was real?" And someone quote tweeted and said Waterboy as a whole. Which they're kinda right. They're kinda right. Waterboy is all over the place. At the time, I enjoyed watching it, but now I don't think it has a lot of rewatch value. My Day had no script. You know what's another thing about My Day that I noticed immediately? Some of the voices are dubbed. Some of the voices are dubbed, and then some of the audio is filmed or is recorded without background noise. So it's very obvious that it's dubbed. Like, it's like they went into a recording booth and dubbed the voices over. And so, like, one person will talk and you'll hear, like, chirping or something in the background, and then another person will talk and there will be no sound. It's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. I really thought that wasn't the whole thing about My Day that they had a big budget? Like a Disney style budget, or was that not it? Were people just saying that it was like Disney? I don't think it was like Disney. Uh, Seriously, where did the money go? My phone is dying. Oh my gosh. I agree. The female coach in Waterboy was very creepy. And my knee just cracked. I'm very decrepit right now. Why is my charger not working? Work! Work! Is it plugged in? Okay. Let me turn on my lamp. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I was under the impression that they had a big budget. Anyway, the main thing that I wanted to ask you guys was about that. If you saw about that director, that Vince guy, and just what your thoughts were on, do you think the majority of BL fans watch BL for bed scenes exclusively, or do you think more people watch it for story, or do you think it's a combination? I thought it was interesting. Is there really gonna be a My Day season 2? Oh my god, another thing that bothered me right off the bat about My Day. I can't remember what character it was, but the one character, how he just looked down on the poorer character's family so much. Like, in general, I never understood that in a series. Like, how do you end up liking someone who looks down and talks down on your family's class and social status so much? I don't know. I don't know. How did they get the backing for season 2? I'm losing it. Yeah, the girlfriend. That's who it was, the girlfriend. I have Ben and Jim open in a tab on my laptop. I just haven't started it yet because I was trying to figure out what BL I wanted to binge watch next. Honestly, I can't remember what episode I watched it, was like, "Hell no," and then decided to try to give it another chance and was like, "Eh." And then my friend wanted me to watch a specific scene, which was the hospital scene, and then the scene with the I guess the bed scene, the one with the belt tying it. And so I watched that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Who asked for this? Oh my god, you guys are cracking me up. St. Olan. Oh, okay. Only the first few episodes. Interesting. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? No, there won't be reaction videos for like in the movies. Definitely want to make a video talking about it because it's one of the best, in my opinion, BLs that has come out this year. But yeah. No reaction videos. I already watched a lot of it, so reaction to like episode 1 would be me pretending that I didn't watch it. Definitely. Yeah, like I said, in like a perfect world, I genuinely want to make a video about like every BL I liked that came out this year. Minus the ones on Viki because their snipers, like we said, will come and kill me. Oh, my bangs are a mess. They really need cut. God, tired of the shouting reactions. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't watch reactions. I watched a few. Like, the people who I'm like acquaintances with, I'll watch there sometimes just because I want to know what they thought about a specific thing. And then I was put on this thread of Sapphic, Pearl Next Door reactors, Sapphic, like lesbian, women loving women. And I watched 2 of the people's videos who were on that because I was like, yay, more people like me. But honestly, I don't really watch reactions. I do like hearing people's thoughts about things though. I put off cutting my bangs so long, like, and they grow very fast too. me trying to constantly catch up with the news about Game Boys and Netflix. Yes, oh my gosh. I was everyone, all the staff and, like, people who are involved in Game Boys, I was responding to all their tweets like, "Oh my god, congrats, thank you so much." I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. I think it's so deserved. I'm definitely a little biased, but I just love Game Boy so much. And I really do feel like the people behind that show deserve it. The one movie they produced that Elijah's in is gonna be on Netflix too, that Kalel 15. I'm gonna watch that too. I'm so excited. Ugh, I'm thinking about the Game Boy's Netflix now. I'm excited. Mm. Yeah. I don't since I don't really watch reactions, I don't know how people go about their reactions. Is it mostly just people yelling? I don't know. Sometimes when, we, like, finish reacting to an episode, it takes me a while to gather my thoughts, so I don't immediately have any thoughts about it, but after it's already filmed and I'm thinking about it again, I'm like, like, I could have said this or this because now that I think about it, blah, blah, blah. So, reacting sometimes, I feel like I don't always get to get all my thoughts in, if that makes sense. Because there are just things that you think about later on that you didn't think of in the moment when you were watching it. Thank you guys. I'm genuinely shocked that anybody ever watched our reaction videos. I just wanted to do one for the first episode of Game Boys. I just wanted to do it because I genuinely was so excited. That was one of the first Filipino BLs announced. I was genuinely, like, so excited for it, and I loved the video game theme. It's just crazy. It's crazy thinking about how far that series has come and how many Filipino BLs are out now, and wow. Wow. If I think about it enough, I would get emotional, but not now. I stopped watching K-pop reactors a long time ago. I used to watch Dre. He was really the only one, and I still really like him. I met him. When was that? I met him before. He's super nice. He really is so nice. And, like, the K-pop reacting stuff is definitely his thing. But in general, I don't know. Don't really like watching reactions. It's always me reading so slowly the comments. Classical musicians. I never watch them, but I know a lot of people like them. I think I think my sister and I balance each other out very well. I will say that. I think with our reactions, I think we balance each other out very well because I guarantee you my sister is not acting. She gets worked up really easily about things and she gets really angry about things. Like that's one thing about her. And then I'm always just generally more composed. Some things do make me mad, like Carlene, but Anyway. Professional dancer watches K-pop. Yeah, I don't watch any of those. Dre really is the OG. Oh my gosh, I have a picture with him. I look terrible in the picture, first off. I look terrible, and it was so hot that day. And I was wearing, I forget what, I was wearing like a top it was like a cute little top, but I was self-conscious of how it looked. Like, I was self-conscious of the way my arms looked in it, so I borrowed my friend who I went with, her denim button-up, and I wore, like, this denim button-up in, like, the 90-degree heat, like, literally with jeans. And my bangs are, like, matted to my forehead because it was so fucking hot, and I was standing there by myself. It was funny. I should find the picture and post it on Twitter. I should post it on Twitter. I look so bad in it, but it was cool. I did, in college, me and my friend had, like, a K-pop radio show. He knew about it. It was crazy. It was really cool. I am looking respectfully at the comments, but not too close because my eyes. And we really do argue so much. Like, Thorntype only has, like, what, like 3 or so episodes right now, but we've argued consistently throughout all of them. Ah. Thank you for complimenting my voice. Ah. You know what reactor I like, but I only watch his, reactions on NCT? This dude named Isaiah Hightower. Because his editing is, like, next level. His editing is so funny, he's so funny. But I only watch his NCT reactions because I love NCT. And I love that he loves NCT. Right now, what time is it? Good question. It's not letting me pull up the time. Me looking. Where's my laptop? Where's my laptop? I'm just sitting on the floor because my phone was dying. I was using it like all day today, so it's dying, but I still wanted to do a live because I haven't in a while. Oh wait, can I turn my camera around? My lock screen is Super M. For the person who asked what my thoughts on Super M are. I very much like them. It's 10:48 p.m. here. And my screen recording of Pearl Next Door 4 downloaded, so yay. I can edit that tonight. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. I might. It depends on if sometimes when I'm editing, my head starts hurting just because I've been looking at a screen for so long, so I have to cut it short. We argue about Thorntype's arguments. Because, you know, they just argue nonstop about everything. So we argue about their arguments because a lot of the time, so far, I've been on Type's side, and she's been on Thorn's side. So we're, like, butting heads. I edit with Adobe Premiere because I went to college for production, and that's what they taught us to use, so that's when I know the most. And I've taught myself a lot too, honestly, that I didn't learn in school. Adobe Premiere. Literally arguing about arguments. Oh my god. I think it's pretty clear. I don't know. Maybe not if you're a newer subscriber, but I think it's pretty clear that my NCT bias is Johnny. Oh, what are my notifications? Here's a comment for you. I just got a comment of someone saying, please start a podcast. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. Because I think it would be really fun to do a podcast. But I don't have a mic or anything. I feel like for a podcast, at least because I would want it to be of a certain quality, I would want to record it on a mic. And I don't have a professional mic right now. I just record all of my audio on my phone. I record my reactions on my phone. A podcast would be cool though. I think I would have trouble coming up with topics to talk about every, I don't know, week, every other week, or maybe not, because I mean, like right now, I come into this live wanting to talk about one thing and then we like think of 10 billion other things. Honestly, this live was very much needed because so much has happened. There's just been so much BL. You know what? That's another thing. I've thought about how I really want to do like one of those Zoom, I don't know, meetings, discussions. That's what it's called. Zoom discussions. I think it would be really cool to do a Zoom discussion with, I don't know, just different people who I guess are related to the topic, or maybe friends of mine who we're interested in the same kind of like social, political aspects of BL. You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? Because I recently did my video about Earth and how he's not renewing his contract with Motive Village. And by the way, did you guys know that Ben on his Twitch stream the other day, I can't remember what day it was, but I have the clip. But he said that him, Dome, and Pavel are also not renewing their contracts with Motive Village. So I feel like that's pretty much 2 Moons 3 down the drain. He also said that they have, I don't know about Earth if his contract is different, but he said that him, Dome, and Pavel have about like 1 year left of their contract. So they're still like doing events right now. Like they have something lined up for the Philippines. So they're still together right now, but they decided also to not renew their contracts. The way Ben put it is he said he didn't want to be stuck at the company for 5 more years. So I thought it was interesting how he said like stuck at the company. And 5 years is a long time. A podcast could be really good because I can talk a long time about things that I'm passionate about. But anyway, what I was getting to was I've been thinking lately how cool it would be to interview who was the director of 2 Moons 2. And I feel like it could kind of be possible to do that. Like I would love to interview him. Not really about anything in particular with like Earth, because that's such like a legal issue and there's so many allegations with it. But just like, I think it would be cool to talk to him in general about maybe like actors' rights and contracts in the BL world. At least I think it would be interesting. I don't know. I think it would be so cool to interview him. I'm not that poppin' though, like, I'm not I'm not a big creator. I have you guys though, so I don't know. I think it would be cool to interview, and I do have interview experience. Should I really start a BL-related YouTube channel if I don't follow BL actors? I guess it depends on if there are any particular actors you like, or if you wanted to get more into talking about other actors or learning about other actors. It just depends. I heard that Jung and Nine might go to China for the Chinese produce survival show, but I don't know. Is that actually happening? I don't know. Yeah, if you guys know the Produce 101 series, it is like the series that originated in Korea. It's a K-pop survival show. And there were rumors that the company wanted to send Jung and Nine to the Chinese version of Produce. So I don't really know what the validity of that is. Maybe you guys probably know better about it than me. I feel like my brain was fried after digging through all those stuff with Earth. I thought about watching the Chinese Idol producer because I really like this one artist who was on it, who's named Kun. Like Kao She Kun. If you know the show, you probably know him. I liked him. I like him a lot. I really wanted to. He had a small little tour here in the US, and I really wanted to see him, but I was broke. Yes, I love him. God, oh, I love him. I really love his music. His music is so my style. Do they have talent? I don't know. I don't know what Moda Village constitutes as talent because they made the comments about Earth not meeting requirements of talent, which is very strange to me. I feel like all the boys would be on the same page in their just like crafting of their craft, if that makes sense. Wouldn't they be like all on the same learning page? I don't know. I have no idea what's happening with Jung and Nine. Yeah, I tweeted about Gen Y. Was it last? No, it wasn't last night. Was it? I tweeted about Gen Y because I watched the first episode and I was so confused on what it was. I was very confused mostly because like the characters have like the similar names, and then it's like almost like a continuation or an alternate universe of the first two moons. But the thing that confused me the most was who holds the rights to that story. Like, I wasn't sure who held the rights to that story, but I think I understand it now. It's basically them wanting to, I guess, do a continuation of season 1 or do it better. I know a lot of people liked Kim and Copter? Kim Copter? Is that what they are? It's a fan story, okay. Yeah, that's what I gathered after. Honestly, nobody knew, like, that first, like, maybe 24 hours of that tweet, nobody could figure out what it was. And then people were like, "Oh, it was this and this," and I was like, "Okay, I understand it now." I really wanted to watch it because I wanted to support the original cast. Because I I really do feel like they were duped. Not being the cast of Two Moons 2, even though I really love the cast of Two Moons 2 also. So I wanted to watch it to support them, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue it. Yeah, I was so confused when I was watching the first episode of Gen Y. I was like, what is this? I like Bass's new partner too. He's good looking. Yeah, like in the movies is very good. I need to finish it, but I think I've watched enough of it so far that I can wholeheartedly say that I really like it. Kim Cop, yeah. This is so off topic, but every time I see Copter, I really like the shape of his eyes. Like, does that make sense? Like, he has very pretty eyes. That's the most random comment about the series, but I'm always just like, wow, he like has really nice eyes and I love his eye shape. Ooh. Yeah, I have to watch I Told Sunset About You. Maybe that's the one I'll watch next. I don't know. I'll sit there for like an hour and be like, okay, which one do I watch next? Which one do I watch next? And then it gets late and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Ooh, there's gonna be season 2. That makes me want to watch it because I'm like, I don't know really what it's about, but now I'm like, ooh, what's it about? How did it end? Ooh. Ugh. There's just so much going on. I know I said that already, but oh my gosh, do you like my shirt? It's speaking of 2 moons, it's from Pavel's clothing line. I really love his clothing line. I have this shirt and then I have oh my god, what is going on in my house? People jumping around. And then I have the one t-shirt dress. I really wanted this shirt though. Like I waited for the restock of this shirt because I wanted it so badly. Maxwell. Oh my god, what is what is going on outside my door? Oh my god, what is oh my god, what is that? It just turns into a found footage like Blair Witch. This is the last footage you see of me. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that? Okay. I know what it is, it's my brother's, but I'm like, why are they making these noises? Thank you. My posters are pretty much all NCT, Shiny, and Super M. I have a 17 one on the floor that's flattening out, and I have my new Taemin albums just came, so I have to flatten them too and then figure out where to put them. I'm low-key running out of room. Like, I know it kind of seems like there's still a lot of room on that wall, but I'm low-key running out of room. And I'm not at the point where I want to put posters on like this. Like the wall that you see in my reactions, it's mostly blank. Like, I don't know if I want to put posters on that. We'll see. We'll see how much of a Karibu lair my room becomes. You know what? I made a Wattpad so that I could read English translations of there's still noises. English translations of novels, but I don't. Wattpad was before my time. Like genuinely. Wattpad was not popular when I was writing fanfic. It was before my time. I feel so old saying that. I'm only 24, okay, but it was before my time. We used, well, I mostly wrote K-pop fanfiction, so we used Asian fanfic. Asianfanfic.net. I think almost all my fanfics I have drafted. Writing was like my thing, always. I always wanted to write a book and then have it be turned into like a series or a movie. Like that's always been my dream. SM posters are fucking huge. Luckily, they've been making these like smaller ones, which fit a lot well, but like this NCT Dream one in my corner is so fucking huge, so huge. Oop. I have a oh wait. Which way am I pointing the camera? I have a bamboo plant and I have an aloe plant on my desk. The reason why I don't have a lot of plants is because, well, I wanted to get plants. You know what inspired me to really want to get plants is my engineer. Because I had already been wanting to get like succulents and stuff. But after I watched my engineer, I was like, I want that. Maybe not that extreme, but I was like, I want King's room. But then when I actually went to go buy plants, I was like, let me be realistic. What am I going to be able to keep alive? Because unless I put it directly on my windowsill, it's not going to be getting any sunlight. So I was like, I need some plants that don't really need sunlight and that aren't going to die if I don't water them for like 2 weeks. And the options were bamboo and aloe. I went in really wanting an aloe plant, but the bamboo one, I'm actually really liking the bamboo. My bamboo plant grew a lot bigger than when I first got it. I still want more plants, but I'm just like, do I want real ones? Because they might just end up dying. They honestly might just end up dying. Anytime I have flowers in here, I feel like they die instantly. Like, I used to always put roses on my bookshelf back there, but they would die so fast, like in a week. Do you ever see yourself growing out of K-pop? No, because no, because I have liked it my whole life. Yeah. Almost my whole life. Oh, little bamboo plant. I'm really liking the bamboo plant. I honestly I honestly might get another one that's bigger. I have my thoughts. Shower. Yeah. When I when I was like what, 14 or something, I said, I'm in this shower shit for life. I'm in this shiny shit for life. K-pop is another thing I could talk about forever, you guys. Mostly just the groups that I like, but a ZZ plant. Interesting. I'm gonna look that up. Not the Twitter wife. That laugh sounded very fake, but it wasn't. You know what? It took me a while to warm up to Red Velvet because even though I liked their songs because they're very catchy, I was a Me so I don't know, just the timing of Red Velvet debuting and then FX just kind of disappearing overlapped a lot, so there was a lot of tension during that time, but you know, it's not Red Velvet's fault. But yeah, I really like Red Velvet now too. Boku no Pico, no! I know what that is. Don't worry, I know what that is. No, Boku no Pico. Don't watch Boku no Pico. Yeah, like I said, because when I first got into K-pop, I was really into like all the SM artists and just like the concept of SM family. So I'm still like, even now, I just like automatically support SM artists. Unless they do something fucking wild, then like problematic, then I'm like, I don't know about that. Boku no Pico. Card. I was just sort of jokingly, but also not. I was just telling my mom that I thought the Card song Gunshot deserved an Emmy. Or not an Emmy, and is that the music one? I'm gonna sound so dumb. I was telling her that along with Stray Kids song God's Menu deserved all the awards. But anyways, so Grammy? Why did I fucking say Emmy? I think I was still thinking about how I was saying Perth deserves an acting award. I love Gunshot. I'm obsessed with Gunshot. I'm obsessed with God's Menu, like so obsessed. I'm obsessed with Backdoor. I started like pretty much I will like give any rookie group's music a chance, but I feel like I really started like Stray Kids music. I wouldn't call myself like a huge fan, but between God's Menu and Backdoor, oh, those songs. Y'all, I need to watch. I need to watch so many of these shows, or at least like catch up, because I'm just not caught up. But first, before any of that, I need to edit my Pearl Next Door reaction. We filmed a little late this week for the most random reason. My sister left her makeup in our coworker's trunk. And that's the reason why our Pearl Next Door reaction is slightly later this week. It is going to be slightly later. True story. Okay, Treasure is another group that like I knew they existed, and I was kind of losing hope for them to debut. And then I super duper late listened to their song Boy, like super late. And I was like, this song is amazing. And then I went and watched like every single choreography video because I was really obsessed with the dance. It's really hard to choreograph dances for like bigger boy groups. I know this because I'm a carrot. My sister is the one who does makeup good. She usually does my makeup. Yeah, I can do certain makeup things, but I always just prefer her to do it because she's so good at it. Do I have a BTS bias? If I had to choose, I think I would say Rapmon. I like Rapmon, just like all around. I think he's very handsome. I think he's a good person. Very well spoken. I like Rapmon. RM, yes. Oh my gosh. You know what? I always forget to call him RM. Like I know that he changed his name, but I always forget to call him that. Because when my sister, if you know the story about her being an ex-army, reformed army as she calls it, the time that she was really into them and I was listening to them a lot, his name was still Rapmon. So that's why I still forget. that it's RM now. Uh, honestly, I really like Dynamite. I love that song, not gonna lie. As long as the song is catchy, I like it. Ooh, Treasure's new song, I kind of feel the same way too. Like, I watched the music video when it came out, and I was like, ooh, this is very kind of, like you said, kind of sexual. I don't know much about Treasure. I know that they're young, but I don't know, like, their exact ages or anything. I really did not think they were gonna debut because YG kept pushing it off. I'm glad they did. I like their songs. Not my hand shaking. My wrist was so swollen after work today. So swollen. 15, 16. Yeah, that's fucking young, yo. That's really young. That's really young. Yeah, like I didn't watch the survival show that they that they were in. X1, oh my god. Me and my mom were huge fans of the second season of Produce 101. Like, Die Hard would watch it every week or whenever it came out and it was subbed, and we were just so invested. Mostly because, we both really love Newest and the members of Newest, so that got us really invested, but we became invested in all of them. And then later on, we started to get into Produce X. And I don't think we kind of fell off with it. Like, we finished it, but we weren't as into it as 101. I was a huge 101 fan, and I still am. And I miss them. Yeah, Taemin. Taemin was very young. Yeah, my mom's a K-pop fan. Yeah. She loves Ren. I might have mentioned this before, but for literally like a year and a half, her photo on Facebook was that one picture of Ren in drag when he performed something, you know, like Girls' Day song, something. She loves Ren. I love Ren too. Yeah, my mom is a K-pop fan. Taemin was 14 when he debuted, which right now I'm like, wow, that's fucking young, but I was younger still. I was still younger than that. Yeah. I feel like Newest is doing good now. I was so invested in how they were gonna do on that show because I knew that it was like make or break for them. Like, they were over if they did not gain popularity, but luckily they did. So that made me really happy. Oh my god. When there's something, I never ever cry in front of anyone. Like, anyone. I would usually never be caught dead, like, crying in front of anyone, just because it feels, like, embarrassing to me. But when my mom accidentally spoiled who got into the top 11 of Produce 101, and, like, at the time, my friend was visiting me here, and I bawled. It's over dramatic, right? It's over dramatic. I agree with that, but I literally bawled and then went into the shower without saying a word and just bawled. So funny. So funny how dramatic I was being. I just care a lot about others. Yeah, they released the names. I always knew Baeko was supposed to be in the group. I always knew that. The reason why I bawled was because like the winner had already been announced, so I would see like on social media they'd be like, the winners are announced, blah blah blah, but like none of the headlines ever said or spoiled who they were. But the way the headlines were worded made me genuinely think that all of the members of NU'EST except for one got into the group. And then when I found out that like not all of the members got in, I don't know why it made me so emotional. It really is just because I care about people. I care about people. But it was overdramatic. It definitely was. To cry. Literally bawl. Yeah, that's the one King Daniel was on. I always knew Baeko was supposed to be in that fucking group. It's okay though. NU'EST is doing good. Anyway. I feel like I should edit my Pearl Next Door reaction now so that I can get it up before the next episode comes out. And before episode 2 of Influencers comes out for you guys, for just like the public on YouTube. So yeah. I'm gonna go edit now. Daehoo's my bias, by the way. Daehoo's my bias. Okay, before I go, you want to hear another story about 101 that involves Daehoo? I mentioned my friend and I had like a K-pop radio show in college, and we did a 101, their debut album, we did a giveaway. So we like bought an album ourselves and we're gonna give it away. And I already owned a copy of the album, and I don't remember whose like photo card and stuff I got, but it wasn't Daehoo's and I wanted Daehoo's. So I was like, what if we just open the album and just look? And we opened it, and like all of the stuff in it was Daehoo's, like the photo card, blah 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 blah. And so I switched all of the stuff in that album with all of the stuff that was in my copy. And then we did the album giveaway. It's the fraud for me. Well, I don't know if you'd call it fraud, but I still think about how we did that, and I'm like, we were going to, because my friend worked at a print shop at the time, like a print shop at the school, and we were even going to, take it down there to put new, like, plastic wrap on it. Oh my god, so it looked like it wasn't even open. Anyway, yes, I love Daehoo. I was very disappointed in the leader getting a DUI. I was very disappointed. But yeah, okay. We talked about BL. I asked my question about BL and sex selling and story selling, and you guys answer that. So thank you very much. I really wanted to hear what you guys thought about that, because I feel like on Twitter, I just feel like a lot of the reactions are different on different platforms, you know, to just like stories and things in general, controversy. So I really wanted to know what you guys thought here specifically. So thank you for telling me your thoughts. And yeah, we talked about K-pop too. I feel like we always get on the topic of K-pop eventually, but oh, okay. Also, before I go, I'm wearing my Together bracelet, the guitar pick bracelet. I got my sister and I matching ones. And I actually ordered them, like, back in May, but they just arrived not that long ago. But okay. Thank you guys for watching. This is gonna sound dumb, but I'm always still, like, stunned when people tune in to one of these lives, like, it genuinely stuns me. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful that you're just wanting to sit here and talk about stuff with me and all of that. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go edit now so that you guys have something to watch, so bye.